So for years now, people have been dreaming of EA Sports making a rugby game. As you can see, all the different arts and everything everybody has created over the years. We've had Rugby 15, 16, 18, and believe it or not, somebody's even made a Rugby 19 over in the US. Well, upon my research and trying to find out if it's ever going to exist, I've managed to find a reply done by EA Sports themselves. This is basically in the EA forum, and as you can see here, this is a verified account by the EA company, and somebody here has replied, "I'm not aware of any plans for a rugby game, but should I hear anything, I'll let you know." So this basically confirms there's not going to be a rugby game anytime soon made by EA Sports, even though all of us rugby fans really want to. But yeah, let's have a look at the figures. Here is why EA Sports will not take on a rugby game. Okay, so basically here is a table of all the amount of copies all the different sports companies have sold over the past year, or previous years upon the research that I could actually find. So as you can see, FIFA 19 obviously tops the list with 25,500,000. They were actually down on figures compared to previous years. Madden 19 actually has done the best, and that's done the best that they have in any other game. NBA 2K18 has also done really well with 10 million copies sold. That's the only research I could find, so that's the older version of NBA. Pro Evolution Soccer has dropped dramatically and is currently on 910,000 copies sold for 2018 when they had the Champions League, so it's probably lower now. And then just below that we have NHL 18, which is also made by EA Sports, but because of the amount of popularity that it's losing, EA Sports are actually thinking of scrapping the whole game. So that's not a good thing, considering they've still sold 470,000, and that's just not enough for EA Sports to take it on anymore. And if 470,000 copies isn't enough for EA Sports, then let's have a look at Rugby 18. That only sold 90,000 copies. This is only an estimation. From what I saw, it was actually lower than that. But yeah, I mean, there's no chance, going by Rugby 18's performance, there's no chance EA Sports is going to take on rugby as a game, considering hockey is 470,000, just below 500,000, and they don't really want to do that anymore. They feel that's not high enough. So as rugby fans, it pains me to say this, but it's highly unlikely we're ever going to get another EA Sports game with rugby in it. So maybe it's about time we start looking at some other big developers. Maybe people can start petitions or start going on to these developers and see maybe where you'll get. These developers being either Konami, which are the Pro Evolution Soccer developers. Yes, it's unlikely that they'll take it on because obviously they're from Asia, and rugby in Asia isn't highly popular like it is here in Europe or Southern Hemisphere. 2K Games, which is an American-based company, I believe. That is possible. America is growing in the rugby world slowly, and it's possible that they would do it. They've had some good hits as well with their games. And then the other possible ones would be Activision and Sega. Sega I picked because they have made some decent games in the past, which have been like the rallying games and racing games and stuff like that. Activision have done some sports games in the past as well. They've done the skateboarding games and stuff like that, and I believe they have made some other sports games, but I can't really remember what they are. But there might be an interest with them. So if people start doing petitions or whatever in the future, I would probably say go for these companies, because it's very unlikely EA Sports is going to take the rugby on anymore. I mean, personally, I would happily start a campaign to try and get a rugby game made by one of these developers. So let's make a target. If this video reaches 100 likes, I will go ahead and try my best to contact these companies and then show you all my response and try and start some sort of campaign for one of these companies to make us a great rugby game. Of course, as well as UK companies that are likely they could make a rugby game, who knows. These being Criterion Games and Dambuster Studios. These game developers have done some really good titles in the past. Criterion making Need for Speed Most Wanted, Burnout Paradise, which I believe is coming out soon and is their latest release. And they've also worked with EA themselves, making Star Wars Battlefront 4 VR. Then Dambusters have also made these titles. Not as popular as Criterion, but they've done Dead Island 2 and Homefront. the Revolution one. I mean, these all being very highly graphic games, and it is possible, if you do feel if they were to make a sports game, it would come out as a good like graphic and gameplay sort of thing. So it's an idea to think about, and as I said, if you like this video, guys, please go ahead and do that. Like I said, if this video reaches 200 likes, I will try and start a campaign up so that we get a decent rugby game in the near future. So yeah, without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. Please go ahead and like, comment, let me know what you thought. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the Rugby channel. We do so many fun videos, and videos just similar to this. We've also got some other rugby gaming videos coming up, which we'll be talking about stuff. And we do, well, literally one video every single week, guaranteed. So if you're a rugby fan or a sports fan, please go ahead and subscribe, and we'll help this little community grow. We're doing so well with subscribers, and I'm really proud to have this channel for all of you. So yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in another upload. Peace.